Welcome back, CHRISSY CREW, and thank you guys for tuning in to another video. And as you guys can tell by the title of this video, we're going to be testing new makeup. In this video, I created this look for you, and I did a full face and a full eyes. So if you guys want to see the products that I use, then just keep on watching. If you guys have not yet subscribed to be a part of the CHRISSY CREW, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below and give this video a big thumbs up if you like this video and you guys want to see more videos like this. So with that being said, let's get right into the video and see how I came up with this look. Okay guys, so let's get right into it. I already have my eyebrows done. I already always do my eyebrows because I don't ever try anything new. I do have my eyebrows fibrowed, which is very similar to microblading, so I really don't have to do much to my brows. So I just go in with the e.l.f. pencil. I kind of shade in with whatever is light, and then I go in with concealer. Today I use the Makeup by Mario Master Eye Prep and Set palette. This is in the shade medium. I love this palette. It's such a good palette. I really enjoy his products, and I can't wait for him to come out with new products because all his products are literally amazing. Last week I recorded a whole video of trying so many new products that I had just bought. If you guys haven't seen the last video, check that out. It's gonna feature all these products. It's showing you all the new stuff I bought for my kit and for myself. So I went and I tried a bunch of stuff, and the look came out beautiful. There's a couple of things that I didn't like, so I'm gonna mention some of the products just so you guys can have an idea of like how they are. But my audio was so bad. I have a microphone, but it was not placed properly, and I kept hitting it, and it just wasn't good. So I couldn't put that up. So I'm gonna try some other stuff that I bought, some of the other products that I didn't try yet. I'm gonna try that today. We're gonna go through that. I don't even have my face prep right now because we're gonna try some new things. And all I have is oil on my face. I put rose oil on my face, and my face soaked it up. My face is so dry right now, so I definitely need to prep before I do anything else because it's just feeling super dry. So some of these items, so like, okay, I'm gonna go in with the NYX Marshmellow Primer. I also have the NYX Hydrating Primer. We're gonna go in with those. I did purchase this lotion. This is the Cerave Facial Moisturizing Lotion. It has SPF 30. When I used it in my last video, it actually was really nice and moisturizing. My makeup looked really good. But when I used it on my clients, it was very, I don't know if it was because of the primer, so I want to try those out today and see if that's what it is. But it was very flaky, and it was kind of like the residue coming off, so I did not like that. So I want to try it today. I do have another moisturizer that I did want to try. This is the Morphe Total Softly Gel Moisturizer. I haven't tried this yet. I wanted to try it today, but I think I'm going to go in with the Cerave just so I can test it out on myself and see what's going on with it and why it's doing that. I purchased this lotion because it's a moisturizing lotion, and it also has SPF in it, so it's good for the summertime. You want to make sure that you always have, you know, SPF on because the sun can be brutal out here in New York, and if you're not protected, like, your face is gonna burn. It feels really nice. Like I said, it's moisturizing. It goes in well, like it smooths on me well. But when I did it for my clients, for some reason, like, it wasn't going on the way I would like. So for me, it feels good. I think it's something that I'm going to keep for myself, and I'm going to use something else for my moisturizer for my clients. So yeah, as you can see, it's moisturizing, but my face still feels really dry. I think I need to maybe mask, like do a hydrating mask or something, because I've been using like a lot of cleansers lately, really trying to clean up my face. My face is not breaking out as it normally has. I did get this overnight, but everything else kind of cleared up. I just have some scars because I popped my pimples. So I definitely need to find something that's going to moisturize my face because this is feeling really dry. But next I'm gonna go in with the Pacifica Vegan Collagen Eye Cream. This has been really nice. It has a nice cooling effect. I used it in my last video too. I don't put too much, but it has a nice cooling effect. It hydrates my eyes, which I like, and it's not heavy, so it doesn't feel like too thick. You don't want it to be so heavy because then your concealer can get cakey, and you don't want that. Next I'm gonna go in, so I don't know if it's because I'm mixing the two with clients, so I'm gonna go in with the Hydro Touch first just because I need the hydration. And this is like a kind of liquidy consistency. It's like a light blue color, but this also has like a minty kind of smell to it and cooling effect. So when I used it the last time, which I'm gonna probably say a lot for, well, not really, just for the face prep, but when I used it the last time, it was just very like cooling, and it felt nice. Like, it didn't feel heavy. It doesn't feel sticky. Like, it's just very lightweight. And in the summertime, you want lightweight. I always like lightweight products just because I don't like my face to feel so heavy and cakey. I'm not really big on, you know, full coverage kind of makeup. And now I just went in with the NYX Marshmellow Primer. This has marshmallow root in it, which I heard is really good for the skin. I've seen a couple of people use this primer and really like it. So let's see if it's this, or if it's maybe, I don't know. Let's see what's gonna happen next. And I'm gonna also add in my e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. I always use this. This is like one of my favorite primers. It just really makes this area nice and smooth looking. It kind of cancels out any kind of pore effects that I have. And as you guys can see, it really just smooths that out, and I just bring whatever's left over underneath. So I'm done with face prep now. My skin feels still really nice and light and not heavy. Also, let me mention, I bought this. This is the I Heart Revolution Watermelon Popsicle. It's like watermelon-y, if that's a word, kind of gel lip balm, but it's not moisturizing at all. And when I use products for my lips, I like them to be moisturizing. It just doesn't feel like anything. So this is going to be just something if I want like a little taste on my mouth. Today I have on my lips the Milani Rose Butter Lip Balm. This one is very moisturizing. I use it overnight usually too, just to give my lips moisture during the nighttime. So I like this. So I put this on today instead of that because that was just not it. So we're gonna go into eyes first because I always like to do my eyes first just in case there's any fallout or anything. I have been dying to use this palette. I did purchase 2 palettes in my last haul, and this one I've been just like really itching to use. So we're gonna go in with the BH Cosmetics Blueberry Muffin palette. This is a beautiful blue toned glittery kind of palette, really nice shades and colors. And I don't know what I want to do yet. I wanted to do some kind of halo eye, so we're gonna do that. But I don't know if I want to go like dark blue kind of smoky. Well, I can't really do dark blue, but like a blue kind of smoky, or if I want to use, yeah, I think we're gonna do so. Okay, so I'm gonna go in first with Treat. This is a gray color here. I'm just gonna take a fluffy brush, a fluffy crease brush, and we're gonna go straight in to the crease with that, and hopefully, oh wow, look how pigmented that is. I didn't even touch the pan too much. Like I dipped it lightly because I didn't know how dark it was gonna be, but look how nice that is. I haven't used the BH Cosmetic palette, like an eyeshadow palette, in a little while, so I'm happy to see how this is. It's really nice, and it's blending out pretty nice too. But I want to switch my brush. I want to go in with a little more fluffier brush just to blend it out a bit more. And it's not like chunky, it's not patchy, it's really pretty. Next, I'm going to go in with the same kind of crease brush, and I'm going to take this shade here, this Cheat Day, and I'm going to go in right in my crease area too, but I'm going to keep it more lower. I'm not going to bring it as high. Since I want to do a halo eye, I want to, oh wow, look at that, that's nice. I want to have both of these shades in here. Wow, that is so pretty. That's really nice. And you see how nice that blended out? It's like a pretty like periwinkle shade. That is so nice. I'm just going to take the brush that I used the gray with and just smooth that out. That is so pretty. And both of the colors blended out really nicely together. Not patchy. Really pretty. Next, I'm going to go in with a more stiffer kind of crease brush. And I'm going to take this So Good shade. It's a bit more darker. And I'm going to place that in the outer corner here. And I'm just going to dab it just to deepen it up. Wow. Look how pigmented that is. And I'm bringing it a little into the middle. Whatever's left over. And I just like to go back in with the brushes that I used. Always just to blend out the colors that I'm mixing. And I'm going to take a smaller crease brush and go into the inner corner to get this area here. So recently, I was watching someone's YouTube. I never remember who I'm watching, but every time they added like some kind of shimmer, they put a little bit of glitter glue because it stuck a lot better to the shimmer. So I'm gonna go in with the NYX glitter glue. It's just like a clear glue. Oh, it's not really clear. It's like a tan color, I guess. But I'm just gonna take a very little bit and put that right in the middle of my eyelid where I want to put the shimmer at. Just with like a flat eyeshadow brush. Instead of doing like a cut crease, you know, I'm going to just take this and place it where I want the glitter to really shine. And then I'll take another eyeshadow brush and I'm going to go in with this. Let's see. What are we going to do? Let's keep it champagne-y. We're going to go in with the shade here, Sweet. It's like a pretty kind of champagne color. And I'm going to tap that in and place it right in the middle. Oh wow, you see how that stuck? That is nice. Wow, this palette is really beautiful. I really like this palette. Super pigmented. And on the other eye, I'm not gonna try it with the glitter glue, and we're gonna see how pigmented that is. And I'm just gonna go in with the other brushes I use just to blend that out, blend it together so it's not so separate. Okay, so far this palette is amazing, quality wise, super good. I really like how everything blended together. The pigmentation on everything is just, it's just there. Like, you don't even have to put a lot on your brush. I love the shades. It's just so pretty. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the other eye, and then we're gonna come back and do. So I went ahead and did the other eye, cleaned up the face, and I did have to add a little bit more of that glitter glue for the left eye. I tried it without it, and it just wasn't as pigmented. So I do really like how that glitter glue helped enhance that shine, but it was still really pretty. I think it would look nice on a lid, like if you want to do like a nice neutral kind of look with some, you know, just some champagne shimmer in it. But I do like how the palette is. There was really little to no fallout in it. The colors were really pigmented, so I definitely will be going back into this palette if I ever want to do like a blue look, or if I want to use any kind of glitters in here, because they're really good and really nice. So definitely recommend this palette. It's super affordable too. I think it was like maybe 12 bucks or something like that. I don't remember, but it was definitely like on the affordable side. So now we're gonna get into the face. We're gonna try a new foundation today, and I'm just so excited to try this. This is the e.l.f. Camo Concealer CC Cream. This is in the shade Fair 120N. I'm hoping it's the right shade. This is a CC Cream, so it's supposed to be a lot more lightweight. It says it's a color correcting, full coverage, natural finish, collagen, peptides, and niacinamide, whatever that is. And it also has SPF 30, so it's going to be something really good for the summertime because it's super lightweight. I haven't tried it yet, but I have heard so many people rave about this, so I've been wanting to try it, and I finally picked it up. So I'm hoping this is my shade. And I also picked up the brush that came out with it. So this is the e.l.f. Complexion Duo Brush. I've also seen a lot of people really enjoy this brush, and I personally haven't done my makeup with the brush in such a long time, so I'm excited to see how this works, because I've been kind of wanting to switch back to brushes. So I've been patiently waiting to use this, and I'm so excited to finally use it. It also has a concealer blender out on the end, so we're going to be using that today also. So I'm gonna, I guess I'll pump this on my face and blend it out and see. So far, I think the shade matches. I don't think they have too many options. Oh, I don't know actually. And the brush, I guess since I'm so used to, this is definitely not my shade. Guys, this is definitely not my shade, and I'm actually kind of proud because I normally am like super fair. But unless my face is just a little tan, I don't know. We'll see at the end of this video if this is actually my shade or not. But with the brush, it's blending out nice. It is covering that red pimple I had. You guys saw how red that spot was. And I do think I'm still going to go in with my blender just to blend it out. But I like the feel of the brush. Like, it's not like poking me or anything. And it is blending it out. Like, it's blending it out nice. And it's also very soft. So I just want to keep patting it on. It's nice. Okay. I don't know if this is my shade though, honestly. It's like super light. We're going to go in the next side. Let's see. Oh my gosh. And I don't know if I'm using too much. It is creamy. It feels like nice and creamy, not heavy. No, honey. Wow. Yeah, you know what? We're going to go in with the sponge right now because we're going to pick some of this up. This is so light. The brush does leave a lot of coverage on, which is good if it was my shade. But since it's too light, like, I'm going in with the sponge so that I can take some of this off because I definitely put way too much. Wow, I look freaking no. So I'm gonna take this off. We're not using this. We are not gonna finish this look with this because this is a no. I'm looking back at the footage and oh my god, I don't know. All right, we're gonna stick this out. We're gonna stick this out because I don't know what's going on with it. I feel like it's super light, but when I look back at my footage, it looks like it matches. So we're gonna stick it out. We're gonna try it out, see what happens, see if bronzing helps it. I don't know. The sponge did soak up a lot, so I'm happy it took a lot of that off. But we're gonna keep going. We're gonna keep it pushing. We're gonna see how this turns out. So I did purchase a new concealer. I purchased the Ordinary concealer. It's a very full coverage concealer. I did not want to use that today just because it is a lot heavier than this foundation is, and I want to use it with a matching kind of foundation and more full coverage. So in my next video, I'm going to use that, and I'm going to do another look with some other new products that I have not tested out. This is going to be a two-part series most likely. So I'm just going to go in with my standard of concealer. This is the Hydrating Camo Concealer. This is in the shade Fair Warm, which I feel like might be a little dark for this. I'm just going to put a little bit because I don't even know how this is gonna look. I'm going to go in to set my under eyes with the Beauty Bakery Flower Setting Powder. This is in the shade Oat, which is translucent. I have been using this, and so far I think it's really nice. I haven't used it on myself, so this is my first time trying it myself. And I just literally took a little bit. I barely took any. I don't really like to bake my under eyes, as you guys know. I just like to kind of set the powder so that it sets in the concealer I put, and especially now I don't want my under eye any lighter. So we're gonna just put just a little bit. For cream bronzer, I did not purchase any new cream bronzers for myself, so I'm just gonna go in with my e.l.f. cream contour palette. You guys know this is my favorite cream contour, and I'm just going to put a little here. Hopefully this brings back some color to me, and I know it looks super dark, but you guys know this blends out like a dream, so it's okay. We're gonna get my face back to having some life, guys, because this ivory is not it. It's not it. I'm gonna take a small just face brush and blend it out first with that, and then I'll go in with my sponge. Don't worry, guys. This is gonna get better. I promise. Is it gonna get better? I don't think so. Take my sponge, blend out those lines, blend this out more into my cheek. The power of patience and blending. Beautiful. So now we're going to go into bronzer. I'm using the Belgian Waffle from BH Cosmetics. This is the Weekend Vibe palette. I love this palette. It's super cute. It has really nice bronzer shades, really nice highlighter shades. So we're going to use this for highlight and bronzer today. But I do want to mention the Kylie Cosmetics bronzer. So I did try the Tequila Tan bronzer, and I loved it. All of the Kylie products I tried, the blush, the highlighter, and the bronzer, amazing. It blended out so nicely. It just matched my skin really nicely. The highlighter was just like skin, so like I really enjoyed those palettes, and I really wish you guys could have saw the look that I came out with because it was so beautiful. And I'm gonna go in with this, let's see, I'm gonna go in with this cinnamon shade. It's like a nice light brown, and I'm gonna just take a fluffy face brush, dab it in lightly, and just blend it on my cheekies. This helps also set the cream powder that you just put on, and just kind of gives it the finishing touches of color. We're back in action, guys. We're back. For blush, we're going to go in with the BH Cosmetics Weekend Vibes palette Bellini, and this is a beautiful blush palette. It has so many pretty shades of pinks and peaches, just a really nice summer blush palette. I'm going to take a fluffy little face brush, and I think I'm going to go in with this Just Peachy shade, which is right here in the middle. It's a really nice kind of peachy pink, not too light, not too dark, and I just tapped it lightly on the brush. And I'm going to put it right on my cheeks. Look at that. I'm just going to mist my face a bit before I put the highlight on. This is the Morphe Little Pick Me Up 3-in-1 Face Mist. And I'm going to wait for that to dry down because I sprayed a lot, actually. Oof, girl, what's going on today? So for highlight, I decided I'm going to go in with the Kylie Cosmetics instead of the BH palette. I want to show you guys how pretty this highlighter is. So this is in the shade Cheers Darling. It's a really nice kind of like champagne highlight. I'm just going to take like an extra large crease brush and just brush it onto my cheek. And look how nice that sits. Like it's very skin-like it's not chunky kind of highlight. It sits on the cheek so nicely. It has such a pretty glow. Really, really nice. And I don't know if you guys recently saw on the Kylie Cosmetics Instagram, but they deleted everything off of their Instagram and have only one post of Kylie. So I think they're switching up the Kylie Cosmetics brand. Everything is new. Like, even if you go on her site, you can't purchase anything anymore. Like, everything is off the site and it says something's coming. So I don't know what they're doing, but they're doing something, and I'm excited to see what it is, because after trying that highlighter and the other products she had, like, it really made me like her product. So I'm happy with that. Let's go into lip. I want to mention that I did try a lip kit from the Friends collection that I bought. So I tried the Rachel lip kit, which was like more of the mauve color, and I want to say I'm like honestly really disappointed in it. The only thing I really liked was the lip liner. The lip liner was super creamy and very pigmented, but the two glosses that were there, they were not good at all. So I'm gonna try the Pheobe lip kit today, but I'm only gonna use the liner because I already know that I'm not gonna like the glosses. But we'll try it out first and see what happens, and then if anything, I have some lip glosses here. I also want to mention that in the other video, I did also try the Friends palette, and as you guys saw, I'm so happy to have this palette. It's such a beautiful palette. As you guys can see, there's some kickback on it, but I was very disappointed in this palette. It did not meet the expectations that I thought it would, but again, I didn't buy it to be used all the time. I bought it for my collection. This shade here, the gold shade, was the most horrible shade I've ever used, honestly. It was like not pigmented. I had to scrape it to get anything off onto my brush to put it on my eye. When it got on my eye, it was like very sheer. So I was not pleased with this palette. The colors, I used the green shade here and this light shade here, Closure and Big Break. Those were okay. They were pretty. I think that the more vibrant colors would be better to use, but I probably won't be using this palette again. It's just gonna go where all my other friends' stuff is. But I just wanted to mention that because that was something that I was really looking forward to showing you guys, and being that the video was messed up, you guys didn't get to see what I thought of it, so I wanted to mention that. Okay, so lip liner. This is the Pheobe lip liner. It looks like it's kind of like a brownie kind of lip liner, which is nice. I'm gonna go ahead and line my lips with this. I'm gonna use this mirror here. And I really like how it glides on. It's a little pointy, but it goes on the lip really nicely. Okay, and then I think I'm gonna go in with the lighter shade. So it comes with two lip glosses. One is more like a more darker brown, it looks like, and the other one is like a more nudie brown. This one, oh yeah, it's kind of pretty actually, and it feels a bit better than the other one. And that's more like light. Oh, that's pretty. Okay, so I'm going to go in with the lighter shade. I think the lighter shade is going to look nicer for what I'm doing, or the look I want. But you see, not much comes off, and it doesn't really look like a gloss to me. Like, it looks very, it's like creamy, but what does it say on here? There are two pigmented glosses. I don't really like this, so I am going to take this off because I don't like it. And I'm going to keep like whatever lip liners on there. I'm just going to go in with the Maybelline Lifter Gloss. This is in the new shade Stone. It's also like a light, like a nudie brown, but it's a little bit more glossy. And on top of that, I'm going to go in with the same Lifter Gloss. This is in the shade Ice. It's just like a light shade, just to kind of blend that out a little. Do I like this? We'll see. Okay, so this is it for the face. I did buy a pair of lashes today to try because I haven't had new lashes in a while. So this is the Kiss My Lash But Better brand. This is in the style So Real. It's like a nice, like kind of wispy kind of look, just like a little more fuller lash, it looks like. So I'm gonna go ahead and put these on off camera. I'm gonna just finish up the lower lash line, and then we're gonna just say what I think about everything. So I'm gonna put these on and I'll be right back. Okay guys, so lashes are on. I redid the lip because the lip was just a little too dark for what I wanted. So I went ahead and switched it out. I used my Joey lip gloss, and this is from the Makeup Revolution. It's just in the shade Joey. It's like a really nice nudie pink. I did still use the Pheobe lip liner, and then I also put on top the lifter gloss in the shade Ice. So it kind of like balanced out the look for me. It wasn't like just super dark how that other one was. Lashes, they are very natural looking, just like a little bit more than natural, which I'm so used to now having like dramatic lashes that I feel like these are so lightweight, but I think they're really nice. They complement the look as well. It's not overly dramatic. Now getting into the products, so starting from the skin prep, I think that I like how it looked. It didn't cake up like how it's been on my clients, so I'm not sure what's going on or what's happening, or maybe the way I'm applying it, I don't know. But I'm still gonna take the lotion out. I'm gonna keep the lotion for myself and use something else. I do like how the primers felt. They felt really hydrating. They felt nice and lightweight. They weren't greasy. They just sat on my skin nicely. And then the eye cream as well, like I said, it was very cooling. So I do like how my skin looks. The foundation though, going into the e.l.f. foundation, again, of course, I definitely think that the shade is too light for me. I think that I did make it work after bronzing and everything, but it is still super light for me. So I definitely want to try to find the next shade up because I do like the foundation. I do like how light it is. It doesn't feel heavy on my face. It has a nice coverage, and of course it has the SPF 30, so it's going to be something that I can wear in the summer, especially now since New York is opening up soon. We're not going to have to wear masks pretty much everywhere. I mean, you should still wear your mask, especially in certain places, but it's not going to be as limiting as it is now. So I'll be able to wear makeup more, which I don't know if I am going to wear makeup more, honestly, because my face has just been crazy, but I'll have the option. So I definitely want to try to get a shade just a bit darker to just complement myself a little bit more. Going into the bronzer, I love the bronzer. I think that it bronzed up my face really nicely. I think that it balanced out the color of the foundation. It did kind of help it kind of look more better and lively. The blush palette as well, super pigmented. I love these shadows. They're just super great quality and super affordable, honestly. And then for the eyeshadow palette, I love the eyeshadow palette. I think that it's super pigmented. I think that the colors blend out really nicely. Just BH Cosmetics in general, I think their quality is just really good, and I'm really happy that I purchased these items. And again, they are so super affordable. So I definitely say check out BH Cosmetics if you guys want to get affordable makeup, if you want to add affordable things to your kid, if you just want some things for yourself to try out new, definitely check them out. They also have amazing brush sets. I pretty much get all of my brush sets from BH Cosmetics. They have so many different options, so definitely check them out. I really think that the look came out really nice. In regards to the brush, I didn't mention the brush. I'm gonna try it again. I'm gonna clean it and try it again with a different foundation. I think maybe because I wasn't feeling the foundation itself, I just didn't like the brush. I did like the brush. I like how it felt, but I did have to go in with my sponge to kind of get all that extra foundation off. So I'm gonna try it again in my next video. And I forgot to use the concealer size, so we're gonna try that too in the next video. But yeah, I'm really pleased with how the look came out. I think it's really nice. A nice summer, like a summer night kind of look, a nice even summer day kind of look, or spring day. Like it's pretty. It's not like overpowering. It's super dark and smoky. Like it's just like a nice bright pretty blue. So that's it, guys. I hope you like this video, and I hope you guys like how this look came out. If you guys want to see more videos like this, then make sure you guys give this video a big thumbs up. If you guys have not subscribed to be a part of the CHRISSY crew yet, please make sure you do so and hit that subscribe button down below, and comment down below what else you guys want to see from me. I am going to do a part 2 of testing out new makeup so that you guys can see some of the other things that I really like that I didn't get to show you, and we're going to play with another nice colorful palette. Leave it in the comments below what else you guys want to see from me. I have so much more coming, and I just want to hear you guys' feedback. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video.